Yes, my people, back again. Now, apparently, in this episode, a hater got his Instagram exposed on the phone. Let's see what's going on, people.
All right. 5419, you're up. 5419, you are up.
Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We got you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this one should be interesting, man. I'm looking forward to this one.
All right, listen. So now I understand why you guys got that square table and you guys sit around each other, because with that setup, that's why you guys circle jerk each other. It makes it easier to grab each other. You feel me? So now I know why you got your setup that way.
Okay.
That's number one.
All right.
Number two, y'all got like the worst advice for men when it comes to getting girls.
Okay.
Right? So your intentions are good, and I appreciate that, but your execution is completely off.
Okay.
So what do you guys have to say to that?
Okay. Well,
He didn't say anything, bro. Like,
you're
so-
the one that's
hold
making
on.
the accusation. So can you substantiate your argument and tell me exactly how we go about it wrong?
Also, it's square. It's square, not circle.
Yeah, that is a little
It's
weird.
square.
Okay, perfect. Square jerk each other then. All right, cool. So
Stupid.
the way that you guys are
Circle.
doing it all wrong is you keep sitting there and you're blaming women for the way they act. So it's a contradiction. How are you going to sit there and blame people for the way they are, but you don't want to give men that same accountability? That sounds like a hypocrisy.
does.
to me.
You must be new here. Because we're harder on the guys than we're on the girls. What are you talking about, nigga?
Do you watch the daytime show, bro?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, so you mean to tell me all the girls that y'all get on, y'all don't just fucking roast them and blast them, and then you look at all these loser simp-ass dudes and that can't even get a girl, and you don't want to go hard on them?
Bro, I don't know if you just tuned into this show or you've maybe never seen a daytime show, but
What?
we actually yell at guys. We tell them that they're fucking losers, whatever it may be. I think we're a lot harder than the men than we are on the women.
Yo, you must watch.
You must have
Well,
just,
different
you must be
podcast.
new
The
here, bro.
episodes
Different
and the
podcast,
shorts
bro.
that I've watched is definitely not reflective of that.
he sounds like, you know, can you remember Kevin Samuels when they'd make out like he only goes hard on the women? When really, if you heard the way he spoke to men, I think he was a lot more harsh on men.
Well, you clearly have not been watching the show because I think everyone in the chat will even tell you that we are way harder on the men than we are with the girls. I literally yell
Nah,
at
nigga.
callers that call into the show.
Fuck that. Drop your Instagram. We're going to roast you now. Drop it. Drop it. Drop your shit, nigga.
I've
Drop
been
it.
on my Instagram for the last hour. Y'all haven't been paying attention.
Drop it.
I'm married, bro. It don't matter to me.
Well, what is your
Perfect.
shit?
Perfect.
What is your
all
shit?
Perfect.
What is it?
Drop it.
What is it? At what?
What's your Instagram?
Don't make fun of me. I got this Instagram from a long time ago. It's at odawg ODAWG 14.
Mo Bills, you got it?
Wait, say
Yeah, pull that shit up, man. Pull that shit
it
up.
again. Oh, dog.
Yeah, but you know how the middle schoolers used to spell it.
Okay, hold on. So it's O as an Oscar, D as in Delta, O as an Oscar again, and then G golf twice or just one G?
No, it's odawg ODAWG 14.
Yeah, DAWG.
He spells it dog,
Dog.
the nigga way. Okay, and
So,
then
wait,
okay,
Old Dog 04.
okay. O dog
No, 14.
1 4. O dog 1 4 14.
O dog
Okay,
1 4.
O dog. Nigga, what the?
That is all I need to know, man. Let's see what his wife looks like.
That shit private, man.
Oh, it's private.
Nah. Hold on. We got time today. Make it public, nigga.
Make it public, nigga. Yeah. Put that shit
We got time, cuz.
Yeah.
We no. We got time today.
Make it public. We
Well,
waiting.
you
waiting.
Yeah, you want us to hold
We
minute?
waiting.
No, nigga. Let's go.
About to cook your ass, nigga. Today we got
All
time,
right,
cuz.
hold on. How do you make this shit public?
Bro, why you looking at the
Stupid.
Yo, and the table square, nigga.
Why you looking at the camera like that?
Hold on.
If you fail to
Bro, how do you
prepare
make this
them,
shit- how do you make this shit
Yo,
public?
Osama Kazwa.
Bro, this
Yo,
nigga.
Bro.
Hit settings and privacy.
Okay, settings.
Yep, settings and privacy.
Oh my god.
And
bro.
then scroll down where it says who can see your content. You can see account privacy. And then make that shit private, nigga. Tab over. Walking you through it.
Account type. Where it says supervision.
this
No. When you're in the set.
this guy knows how to do it. Yeah, you know what he's doing right now. He's deleting them pictures. He's deleting pictures, bro. Probably deleting pictures of his wife, of his past life. Probably got some funny funny fruity looking pictures up that are deleting right now.
And it says account, right? And it says settings and
Yeah.
privacy. Scroll
Account
down.
privacy.
Account
okay, yeah,
privacy.
I see it. Hold on.
Yep. Tab that and then make it
All right,
public.
switch to public.
All right. Go ahead
He
now.
knows,
Pull
man.
that shit up now. Refresh it, Bills.
Go ahead, dog.
Hold on, let me do a quick screen.
Let's see.
To be honest, I haven't posted in a couple years, but it's whatever.
Nigga, you look like you got punched in the face by Mike Tyson 3 times and you over here talking shit about us, man?
You're so talented.
Man.
Myron.
Y'all gonna sit there. You're
yo.
gonna sit there and
Quick, go back. Go back. Wait.
Yo,
Back, Bills.
what the
Back.
fuck, bro?
What?
First photo.
You're gonna sit there and disrespect
So
the
good,
man of God,
Yo,
human God.
no.
Y'all,
Oh shit, yo, people are so quick. People are quick as fuck, man.
Niggas in the chat be like,
Roast your ass, nigga.
Yo,
Look at you, bro.
yo. So hold on. Osama, what's your issue then? You're saying that we don't hold men accountable. You clearly only watch.
You know, one thing I've really learned in life when it comes to women, yeah. Obviously, she's the kind of leading in this picture, but look at pictures of a man and his wife or a man and his girlfriend, right? If she is leaning away from him, that means, usually speaking, she doesn't really respect him or rate him highly. If she's leaning away, think about it, bro. You're taking a picture with your woman. If she's not leaning on your shoulder or all upon you, something is not right there, man.
The daytime
You know? This seems like a picture. Let's just see
show.
some.
There could be the nighttime show, because we absolutely roast men way harder than we do women.
Look, again, she's leaning away from him.
Man, who the hell bought you that sweater, man? Your wife?
all right, listen, my bad.
She like so on thing for that shit, bro. What the fuck? Yo,
Trust me, people. I know the little
You
thing.
fucked up today, nigga. You fucked up.
wait. Who the fuck?
Yo, he
put that
fucked up
sweater,
today,
man?
bro.
Trying to do
All right,
Merry
hold
Christmas
on,
sweaters,
chill,
bro.
chill.
This man had an ugly sweater a couple times.
That nigga said, that's why you know I dropped Hey, no, you make fun of men. Okay, nigga.
Oh, you know what he was doing in that time? He was he had his girlfriend, no, he had his wife tagged. So he was trying to take her tagged off the posts whilst he was pretending that he doesn't know how to make it public.
Do not DM his
At
wife,
least
bro.
I got the balls to post that shit. Y'all don't sit there and show any type of affection. That's the sad part. You want to talk about being a real man? Show the soft side. Show them that you love the girl. Show them that you're being a kind guy.
Wait. So wait. So what is your criticism precisely? Because first it was we just talk shit about women all the time, but now I'm telling you that we actually talk shit to the men even more. It's just that you probably don't watch the daytime shows to see it. So what is your criticism now? Now it's that we're not sensitive enough and post our girlfriends online? Is that your next question?
Okay, so no, let me rephrase then. You guys are right when you say that I don't watch the daytime show, so forgive me for criticizing without that knowledge, okay? But let me bring up the more important. Let me bring in the more important.
You can't win, bro. You can't win, bro.
All right, go ahead. What's your next criticism? Now that you were wrong about that one, go ahead. And I respect you for admitting that. What's your next criticism then?
And show your Instagram.
Okay,
That's brave.
matter of fact, that's the perfect segue. Is the fact that you guys are the ones that hardly take accountability, right? Like, how many times have y'all admitted that y'all were wrong on the show?
A lot.
Many times, because every time I tune in, right, even though it's the evening show,
Nigga, you don't tune in.
You can't say you watch the show.
You watch your TikTok.
You watch your tips, nigga.
Totally.
Because you could, bro, you didn't even know that we go way harder on the men. Now you're trying to tell us that we don't take accountability. There's plenty of times when we've taken accountability, bro.
Watch our show, bro. You watch clips, nigga. Come on, man.
All right, nigga,
Okay,
next.
no, fair enough. I watched a few episodes because you guys brought in some notable figures like Andrew Tate and Justin Waller and all those guys, right?
Mhm.
So when I see those men, I was like, these are the ones that you have to revere because every time they interact with women, they don't sit there and shout at them. They treat them with kindness, they treat them with respect. And I feel like for the younger generation, they need to understand that. They can't sit there and just say, "Oh yeah, bitch this and bitch that." Bro, like they don't even have money in the bank.
Yo,
They don't have
hold on one sec.
responsibility.
Hold on one sec.
They don't take care of their
Hold on one sec,
families.
bro.
You feel me?
Let me ask you a question. Do Andrew and Justin talk to girls 3 times per week and host a show where girls come on their platform?
No.
Okay, so then how are you going to compare us to them when they don't even have a show where they talk to the girls?
And I
What
pretty
I'm
much say
getting at
bitch,
is
not me, not
what
Martin
I'm
Fresh.
getting at is okay, yeah, they don't have a show, right? But when they do interact with women, they're not sitting there and insulting them every 2 minutes.
Oh,
Now,
really?
granted, you guys do treat them with respect, right? But for the most part, men have to realize like you're not going to get a girl until you show respect in the first place.
Bro,
Especially
look.
like if you go out on the first date.
Look, dude, look. I get it. You're playing the whole chivalry nice guy card.
Yeah.
But how long have you been married for?
I've been married for 2 years now.
Okay. Where'd you meet your girl?
I met her online.
Okay. Like Tinder, Bumble, Instagram.
POF.
No. Man, it's a long ass story, but it's
No. Don't. Where did you meet her online, my bro?
like it's a long story, right?
All right,
It's
look.
not a typical fucking dating website.
Fantastic.
It was
So it wasn't typical. Bro, you do understand that most women punish guys for being nice guys. And the other thing, too, is you're saying that, like, Jordan, that Andrew and Justin treat the women respectfully, whatever. Bro, yeah, when they come on our show, they do. I mean, well, if you watch the old Andrew Tate, not so much. I remember he said, Tybo Ho. I remember he said that one time to one chick. That shit was hilarious. But, yo, again, everybody's different. And then the other thing you got to know is that I would love, because a lot of y'all want to go ahead and compare us to like other RP creators that say they would never talk to women like that. I want to see them host girls 3 times per week, these delusional ass bimbos, and see how they would act.
Bro,
Trust me, man. Yo,
They can't
these
do it,
girls
man.
are literal. Some of these girls are fucking headaches, man. You should say, oh, treat these girls with respect. Some of them don't deserve respect, bro. Some of them are literally, and they come on to try to get a rise.
And they lie a lot too, by
And
the
they
way.
lie and they capping and
don't
shit.
get it twisted. You're absolutely right. The ones that you guys bring on, of course, they're not like super classy women that you'd want to take home to mom. Of
So what
course,
are you
I'd be
arguing? So what
are you
embarrassed too.
arguing then?
And if you host them 3 times a week, I can understand.
So then
My
what do you
problem is
complain
when
about?
It comes to the insults. My problem is when it comes to the insults. That's unwarranted.
How
I
do
know
we
it's your
insult the
show,
girls?
I
but
mean,
it
caller,
sends off a
that's
bad
me
image
mainly.
to the rest of
To
the
be
youth.
honest, caller. I mean, that's me mainly after Myron is ranting, not ranting.
Yeah,
but
I took
This seems to me like the wife set him up. She convinced him, yeah, you go, babe. You tell Myron and shit. Fresh. You tell Myron and Fresh. You correct them, babes. You go get them. This isn't really him speaking. He doesn't really know much about Fresh and Fit. He doesn't really know that they go after men as well. They want him to talk to men so soft. And that is a problem with especially my generation, man. My generation, they expect to be spoken to in like some soft, oh, you just got to do it this way. But then when you try to actually speak to a lot of us as men, it's like, bro, the men of our generation, yeah, they're very soft, man. You need to be very careful and soft spoken with speaking to men these days, bro.
Punk them with facts. I don't really attack the girls personally like that.
That's me. I'm petty as fuck. So if
You have anything for that?
Listen,
It is kind of funny though when Chris does it, but
what I'm trying to get at is for a man to be with a woman and to expect her to love him and be next to him, be by her side. It's not to be chivalrous. You have to be yourself, but don't expect her to do everything that you want just because you get angry and yell at her. As a man, you have to go out and you got to earn.
Who
You
said
gotta sit
that?
there and
Bro.
get a good
Yo,
body. You gotta
bro,
stay
bro,
fit.
bro,
Nobody said that.
Bro, we've
You
never
gotta
once
provide.
told guys to yell at girls. Not once.
Ever.
We've told guys you got to be you got to be very calm and give her
Stoic.
and give her the instruction, bro. We've never once advocated for men to. Yo, you don't watch the show at all, bro.
Bro.
Nigga, I said myself on this podcast. Hold on. Bro, literally, no. Yo, Osama, since you clearly don't watch the show, one thing that I always tell the guys is, yo, I argue with the girls on this podcast so you guys don't have to.
It's a show.
Like, bro, I tell guys never to argue with girls. One of my lines is, we don't negotiate with terrorists. What are you talking about? I literally tell guys, don't argue with girls or yell at your girl or show any type of violence. Like, bro, you don't watch the show at all. At all. I could tell. Like, bro, you just tune in maybe once or twice. You clearly don't watch the show at all.
I have watched your show. I will admit, I'm not an avid fan that sits there and watches every minute.
Okay, but you're trying to make criticisms.
You're trying to watch.
You're making criticisms that aren't true because you don't watch the show.
Caller, here's your homework. When this call's over, sit down and watch all of our shows, and then come back.
Cool. Not all of it, but like 20.
At least 20.
But bro, this is crazy because every accusation you've made is not true.
I watch the shows in the daytime. In the daytime, because bro, you are completely oblivious to what we actually talk about on the show, and you don't understand our dynamic as well with the women.
I literally say I argue with the girls on this podcast, so y'all don't have to. I don't want men arguing with girls. I say, did you not hear, nigga? Did you not hear when I made the other guy chant? Me and my girl are not the same. Yeah. Me and my girl are not the same. Why am I telling him to do that? So that he doesn't sit there and argue with his girl, go back and forth, and explain himself. Like, dude, like what you're saying.
That dude was a simp, bro. I was listening to the whole thing. That dude was a simp. He's asking y'all if his girl should go to a concert. Like, dog, put your foot down and tell her no.
I mean, man. He's being chivalrous, man.
What is this guy talking about, bro? This is why I say that this is not his word. This is his wife's words right now. Because honestly, Myron has never taught us, well, not taught us, that sounds a bit wrong. Myron has never said to argue with women, bro. We literally see him argue with women for us. And we see how that plans out. We behind the screen feel drained. Never mind how he feels. That's why, you know, he'll get a hair transplant and then it goes again. And he gets it done again, it goes again. Because he has to deal with these women week in, week out. Come on, man.
Well, caller, again, this is why
he's being chivalrous.
You watch the show.
He's being a nice caller.
And again, if you follow your advice, just be yourself.
No,
what's that gonna do?
Himself,
nothing.
Caller.
So again, watch more shows.
Fresh? Are you kidding me, bro? That's gonna do everything.
Be yourself.
You're being honest. You're being transparent. You're being yourself. Why would a girl not want to be with the person that's 100% authentic? When you sit there and you gotta lie and fake and cheat and do all this dumb shit, that's not what makes a man.
Caller.
You want to be God-fearing. You want to be hardworking. You want to be providing. Bro, you got to be yourself because there's somebody out there for everybody. But when you sit there and you try and masquerade it like you're tough and this and that, no, bro, be vulnerable. I'm not saying cry in front of your woman, but I'm saying if you want her to be by your side, you got to act like a man.
Caller.
And part of that means
you just gave dog shit advice. Dog shit advice, bro.
I'm still.
Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Again, he is literally their target audience with this agenda, man. Nowadays, you don't even need women to push the new agenda. Just literally send these agents. This guy is an agent. Just send these agents out to do the work for them. You don't even need women to push it anymore, man. It's crazy.
I'm confused as to what your problem is because everything that you've thrown out where we say yellow girl's not true. Oh, you tell guys, everything that you've accused us of isn't true. So what is your actual criticism?
Yeah.
Yo, caller.
Hold on, Chris.
Listen.
What is your actual criticism?
Okay, listen.
You've been incorrect about every assessment.
Part of my criticism comes down to like when you had that call with the other dude about the body count, right? You're not telling dudes to go out there and sleep with like 600 women or whatever, right? But the issue is that some dudes will get a warped sense of reality and then chase only that. And then it'll completely dismiss trying to develop an actual relationship with somebody that's going to be there with them for life. Because if you're not going to sit there and start a family and create a legacy and a lineage, then what's the point? You're just sitting there, you know, shooting out empty loads. It's no different than jerking off.
Yo, bro, I think you need some help, man.
Wrong.
You need some help, bro.
No, look, man. Look, dude. Do you really think that guys are going to go out here and find their soulmate off rip without understanding female nature and how women move in 2023?
Just be yourself, Myron. Just be yourself.
Do you really think telling guys to be themselves is practical advice for most men?
First of all,
you know what would be so good right now? If they ask him to put the wife on the phone. That's what they need to do. If they, I hope they do it.
First of all, nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is, you don't need to sleep with 100+ women.
We never said that.
Be with the right one.
We never said that.
Bro, you don't watch the show, man. This is pointless.
You didn't say that. Absolutely, you didn't say
that. So why are you putting words in our mouth?
Bro, yo.
No, hold on. Why are you putting words in our mouth then? If we've never said that, why are you trying to insinuate that we tell niggas to do that?
You don't tell people to do it. You said you had like whatever 500 plus women, right?
Yeah.
So men call into the show and they're like, "Damn, Myron gets 500 women. He's successful. I might as well do the same." It's the same shit with Liver King. He's not telling people to take steroids. He's telling them eat liver, and then you'll be like me.
Bro,
You get what I'm saying?
number
It's a
one.
simple analogy to follow.
Number one, I only gave my body count when a girl asked me on the show. I never run around and flex that shit. That's number one. I was asked, and I said, you know what? I'll answer it. But in general, I'm not over here telling guys, yo, you need to go out and sleep with hundreds of women. I tell guys, yo, 35 years old, have some money, 50 body count, etc., and then go from there, right? Does that mean it has to be a hard 50? No, but I want guys to have some sexual experience. So again, just because I'm saying what I did doesn't necessarily mean I want everybody else to do it or I'm advocating for. I'm just saying I'm answering a question truthfully.
Fair enough. And you know what? Let's compromise for just a minute, because I'm not going to sit there and tell dudes don't get some experience, right? Because I myself have a jaded past. I did some things that I'm not proud of, right? And the body count is relatively high. However, after a while, a man comes to realization and he tells himself, shit, what's all this emptiness for? Let me go find myself a good woman.
Hold on. Stop real quick. Stop. So you had to have sex with a bunch of girls to feel that emptiness, to realize like, damn, okay, I need to go find something else, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Were you a better discerner of female nature at that point?
Yes and no.
Bruh.
And let me explain why.
Hold on.
Explain why.
Were you better at identifying problematic women from your experiences?
That shit came second nature. You can pick them apart out of a crowd.
All right. But did you, having that experience, help you with identifying problematic women so that you were able to identify the girl that you're with now and identify her value?
I'm going to tell you, it's yes and no.
What the fuck, man?
Okay. Yes, because without that experience, a man will, like, without getting heartbroken and cheated on and all that shit, he will never understand the nature.
Okay, hold on. Stop right there. That is why it's important for guys to get experience. Even yourself, you admit it, that guys need to get this experience.
And it's true, like, you know, let me actually be honest with you, yeah? I remember when I wasn't as experienced with women, and, you know, just like he's saying, to never argue with women, yeah? I used to actually think, if I argue my point, which is literal facts, logical facts, if I argue it and I try to drill it home, drill it in her head, this, it will be the right thing to do, you know? As you become more experienced, you realize that one of the most dumbest, time-consuming, time-wasting, energy-wasting things a man can do is to argue with women, bro. You know? Literally. And I learned that with, you know, gaining more experience, and even things like, you know, never believe that, you know, your woman would never do that. You know, like, you know, when you see other things happening and, you know, when you're not as experienced, you think your girlfriend would never do that. That is that is what gets a lot of men, bro. You never assume that your woman would never do something. Always have that mind that there's a possibility that, you know, she could do something wrong, man. You know? Because when you assume your woman is something high almighty and just some magical angel, that's where, you know, men become overly vulnerable. You know, you start oversharing. And then, you know, if things doesn't work out, it hits you twice as hard, man. Twice as hard. You know? But yeah.
Absolutely.
So then what are you complaining about? What are you crying about? Like, bro, everything that you've said, it's either been wrong, misconstrued.
Here's the point. The point is, you don't need to do it 100 times. Bro,
we never said do it 100 times.
5, 10.
We never said do it 100 times.
You get like 5 to 10 girls, right?
We never said do it 100 times.
If you get 5 to 10 girls, maybe like 2 or 3 serious relationships, after a while, you'll start to figure that shit out. But if it's just empty as fuck, like when the dudes pick up their phone and look up porn or some shit. Sorry, porn. And they're doing it like that, bro. There's no difference.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You're just straight yapping about nothing, dude.
Yeah, nothing.
Every single one of your criticisms has not been true, or you've sensationalized it, or whatever it is. But everything that you said has been incorrect, First it was, y'all just shit on women all day. Well, that's only on a nighttime show. We actually shit on the men more. Okay, well, y'all say that you should be having sex with 100 girls. We never said that. What was the other one that he said?
Argue.
Be yourself.
Just be yourself. Like, bro, you're all over the place. Like, you don't even watch the show to make valid criticisms.
Yep.
Bro.
Let me ask you.
No, bro.
Nah, man.
Bro,
This nigga, man,
you are
Osama bin,
looping.
nigga, you are Osama bin capping.
He's looping like a chick on the show.
Yo, bro.
He's working.
Let me ask you one final question. You can move to the next caller, right?
No. We're moving on right now, bro.
When you look at influential figures,
this guy right here, bro, is looping just as bad as the girls on the show. And you know what's the worst part about this? He said, "Oh, here's some good advice. Just be yourself, bro." That is the most vague bullshit ever, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, how do you give advice like that and say you're better than us?
Like the number one thing is to criticize something. You actually have to know what you're criticizing. Like you have to be able to. Nigga made a bunch of accusations that aren't even true.
And telling someone to just be yourself, it's like telling someone to, start a business and go with the flow. There's no strategic behind it. Being yourself, a man being himself could lead to him, as I said before, oversharing. You're not supposed to overshare with the woman. And, you have a lot of men out here, they will literally give the whole life story on day one of meeting a woman because he's being himself. It's crazy work. It's craziness, man. And, he's in a position where he possibly has not even really watched the show. His wife has probably sent him some clips, and she is the one who put him up to this work to get absolutely embarrassed. His whole Instagram, everyone now sees him as a simp. Crazy work, man. My people, let me know what you think about this. As usual, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.